Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for match day 9 of the match of the day watch-alongs we're doing this season. Quite a few games, a lot of goals, To save a lot of time this week, usually I do like we need to come to the scoreboard at 0-0 and all that. I've got the scoreboards ready, as in the full-time scores, so we're just going to enjoy the actual game, so I don't have to worry about every second having to check, especially certain games, every second changing the bloody scoreboard. But yeah, I haven't seen, again like last week, haven't seen any, apart from after Arsenal Villa last night, haven't seen any of the other goals from any of the games at all. So I'm going to this fresh-faced, just to enjoy it, really. So you get my honest reaction from it, and for like the goals are stand out, and I'm amazed by it. You'll see see. If I'm not, it's just like a typical normal goal. Yeah, cool. It'll be like, well, it's 2-0. Yeah, we move on. I will snag off other teams. I will, as a neutral, I'll have that, not right, but I'll have the respect. I'll give my honest opinion on certain teams, be it whether they go for the title, European spots, or battling for survival, or just here to make up numbers with one certain team in particular. Stefan's right in here already. He knows what I'm on about when I say making up the numbers. Let's be having ya, Delia. The thing is, again, you obviously enjoy it, obviously, as a Ipswich fan yourself, from that area as well, that neck of the woods, you take great pleasure in that. What's happened today? But it sort of goes under the radar with the Norwich owners, like Delia Smith and the others, that when they got relegated to League One before Paul Lambert came, was it? No, it was just after he came in, but obviously they brought him in too late. They got relegated to League One. And he brought him back up the following season. But that season they went down to League One. On the day itself, once it was confirmed they were going to going down to League One, Delia Smith and all that going out publicly saying, we want out, we want to sell. Because no one bought, and they've had to stay put, and they're not kicking up a fuss anymore, because they're obviously up and now yo-yo between fucking Championship and Premier League. It doesn't get mentioned anymore. It sort of goes under the radar. Ridiculous. Got Sam in the chat. Big up, Sam, my friend. How you been doing? I know you're getting literally. How many days you got? Literally the last. This time next month. What's it? Yeah, this time next week you'll be getting ready to come over. For good. Brace yourself. We've been telling you about UK politics, but you've got no idea what's coming. Oh dear. Especially going into Christmas, Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, big up yourself. We've got Tayyip even here. Tayyip saying hello back. Yeah, it was a huge win yesterday. We needed it. Not just we as a club needed it. They needed that win. Sorry, Arteta needed that, because if we'd lost that, especially if we lost that, sorry, match today's just starting, by the way, and all that crap. If we had lost that, Jesus Christ, the pressure will be on the bastard again. But Brighton Man City cannot be first. I mean, we got 7 goals in one game for one team in particular. Everton bottoming it in 10 minutes and getting torn to pieces. But they got good Man City, the champions. We'll put them on first. Yeah, so I think I missed it. I missed it. Looks like Chelsea be on first anyway. if you say so, Sam. I thought you'd want to go see your best friend Russ. See how he's doing. Bob and Vin. Also got Joel as well. But yeah, me and Russ are literally on your doorstep pretty much, aren't we? Oh, Everton Watford are first. Oh, there you go. There's a turn up. Will Norwich end up with fewer points than their 708 Derby County? Yeah. I don't see them getting any points. We haven't, what? Well, they got 2. Was it 2 points I've got this season? 2? And what's the record? Oh, the record was it 7 points, wasn't it? The lowest. Not that one, not the wrong one. Here's one. This is the game we're going into then. First game, they're going to the lineups now. Ben Foster, GK goalkeeper in goal. He's now established as number 1 again. But yeah, honestly, the way Norwich have been this season so far, I think they'll be gone by February in terms of just they ain't gonna have enough to do anything about it. Basically, they're rock bottom, and they'll be lucky. I mean, Sheffield United almost done it last year, and then literally they've got a few wins near the end. But with this Norwich team's got nothing about them. This is the same Norwich team that was up last time round. By the way, Everton on attack and 1-0 Everton. Who scored that? Davis. Damari Graves starting well. It's Leicester. Everton though. Good cutback there from him. Poor defending yet again from Watford. Not what we were talking about last week. Literally, who was that number? I think numbers all. Right. The way skims past him basically, pulls it across, and it's literally Davis and 2 defenders on top of him, and he still gets the ball. No, it's not. Yeah, again, that's what I'm saying. To start the stream, I was saying we haven't go at certain things. This is what pisses me off about certain teams like Norwich that too good for the Championship by the looks of it, apparently. But they're not good enough to be competitive at the league, at Premier League level, at the top flight. And every time they do come up, it's basically a space in Premier League that's wasted by them because, as you say, they're just going every time they come up, they just go through the motions, collect the pay packet for the year, and then piss off back down, get the parachute payments, just to come back up again at some point and go through the motions again. They never really stick it out, do they? I think the longest they stuck it out in the Premier League, like consecutively back to back. Watford free kick in 1 sec. Oh, there you go, 1-0. No, Joshua King. Okay, now. Wasn't he at Everton last year? Okay, now that's a turn up. Are they looking to disallow this? Okay. But yeah, let's go for the motions. They don't really put a fight. They don't do nothing in this league. And it just hacks me off. It's like there's other teams in the Championship that would actually come up and put up a bit of a fight. We saw it a couple of years back, Huddersfield. I know they were here for 2 years. In the second season, they sort of had that syndrome where they just got back. They pretty much got torn apart with everyone. But first season, look how refreshing it was to see them come up and give it a go. And also, yeah, as I was saying before the goals been given, by the way. Because the longest Norwich have stayed up in the Premier League back-to-back years or whatever, consecutively, was under Chris Hughton, ironically. They fucking sacked him. And ever since then, from now on in, it's sack. Oh, we found someone that's got us promoted now. We're going to stick with him for no matter what. And it's just up and down now. Reminds me of fucking, what was it, West Brom back in the early 2000s. Up and down, up and down. The annoying thing is the fucking West Brom, the club itself and the fan base fucking embraced it. And nicknamed themselves the fucking yo-yo club. Literally. Ow. There isn't any human all over. We fucking hate each other. Now. You know, Ipswich need to worry about their own owner. Start hiring a fucking decent manager, not Paul fucking Cook. Get out of League One. Sort yourself back out and be a championship club and get yourself back up there. I was literally the last time Ipswich in the Premier League, 2002. I was what? I think now 11, 12, something like that. I think now. I think. No, 12, yeah, 12 going on for just about 10, 13, like days away from my 30th birthday, so when you guys got relegated. I'm now 32, so says it all. Oh, fucking that's fluky as fuck from Everton there. 2-1 Everton. Richarlison with the header there, the goal. That was. Look at this again. No one's marking him, wide open space, and he just flings himself at the ball. Keen with the assist. No one around the shot. They've all let him go. He's just gone, okay, nodded it in. Iwobi's coming from the fucking hell. Iwobi's coming from Damari Green. It all fell apart. Fucking hell. So 8 minutes. It's 2-1 on the 78th minute. Just got John Wayne in the chat, Marky Green as well. 2-2 there you go. So as I say, that 2-2. Hernandez with the assist. Kelka with the goal. Slovenian. I don't think there's any flags in the fucking background, so. But Nathan, how you doing, my friend? Hope it's you for a while. Hope you're keeping well. Jordan doesn't seem Brazilian in the way he plays. He wouldn't think so, but somehow, again, he's. They say the same as Gabriel Jesus. He wouldn't think the way he. Oh, 3-2. That hat trick? Well, no, not yet. Joshua King this time. So that's 2. Yeah, that's 2. So yeah, just took his top. So he's got booked for that, probably. I swear he's at Everton last season, not the back end of last season anyway. Bit of pinball there from fucking in the midfield between the opposite both players. Pings out, crossback. He's again wide open. Where's the defence? Jordan Pickford's completely exposed. That's enough time to take it on. Touchdown, collect himself and start it in the fucking right hand side of the goal. Oh, here we go. Richarlison. No one there. Oh, and into OZ from Lucadenia. No, congratulations, Nathan. Congrats. That's going to keep you busy. That'll work. So that's fair enough. As long as everyone's okay and well, keeping in the current climate, keeping safe. That's all that matters. Oh, here we go. It's going to be 4. Again, where's the defender? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay, now it's a hat trick. What the hell was that for defending from fucking Everton? Jesus Christ. It just stood there. Literally, the ball comes in, everyone, and it literally just pings across around the box with different Watford players touching it. And the Everton players just stood there. Literally just stood there. And it's 4-2. Fucking hell. And this sort of think they're going to get European football this season. I don't think so. Jesus Christ. The Ranieri era is truly underway now. Fucking hell. What was Spontan last week? The 5-0 battering. Oh, here we go. This is going to be the 5th one. Oh, seriously, this defending. Oh, my fucking God. This is the worst offending I have seen, and I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way, that I've seen in a long time. Stefan, it's 5-2. Stefan, it is 5-2. I've just seen the 5th goal. That's seriously. Playing, defending like that for the 78th minute onwards. So the last 12, 30 minutes is that 2-1 up in the 78th minute, you lost 5-2. The goals you shipped there, Jesus Christ. But to me, you're getting European football. I don't fucking think so. And I'm going to say that as an Arsenal. Even as an Arsenal fan, I've never seen such poor defending in a collective moment like that, where we ship goals in 12 minutes, or 4 goals in 4 goals. Shipped 4 goals in the last 12 minutes. That's ridiculous. Before anyone brings up the 5-0 Man City, yeah, that spread over 90 minutes. That weren't literally like bang, 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 bang. Fucking the last 10, 12 minutes of the game, like we dragged it actually 0-0 and just fell apart. They just completely fell apart. They had control of the game and then just boom. We've got Sentiment FC. How are you doing, my friend? Again, I haven't seen you for a while in the old live chats or anything like that for a while. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. And your fuck. Jesus Christ. Score defending. I think it's a little, well, we know it's worse for Daniel Farke and co. Ramsdale will be knocking on Pickford's door soon. Well, this is what pissed me off. Again, I haven't really spoke about this on the channel or anything, but with the international break, and he got called up and all that, I thought he'd play at least one of the 2 games. Like get a full 90 minutes behind him. He didn't. What was it? Who was it? Obviously, Pickford played the last game. I can't remember fucking. That's it. Sam Johnston, not a fucking. Sam. No, with all due respect, a goalkeeper that's playing in the Championship. Southgate's picking ahead of an in-form, and it's true. I'm not saying it because he's an Arsenal player. An in-form Aaron Ramsdale that's got at this moment in time is at confidence-wise at an all-time high. But no, he's just sitting on the bench, Aaron. You're just here to make up the numbers, basically. What a fucking dick. That really pissed me off. I don't rate Pickford anyway. As a number 1, I don't rate Pickford for England. Never have, never will. He's basically on either the World. What was it? I think now. Yeah, either the World Cup. He fluked. He just basically got picked to be number 1, and ever since then, Southgate just shows him blind faith and continues to pick him. I mean, literally, what was this? The first, I think now. We've got 2 more games before the next international football. He's conceded 5 today. I can't remember did that one happen last week. For example, from today onwards, he's conceded 5. He could concede another 5 in the next game and the game after that. That's 15 goals. He'd still be number 1 for England in Southgate size. It's like Harry Kane. How can Harry Kane right now, taking the captaincy out of the equation now, how can Harry Kane be getting picked for the international team where it's meant to be based on form? And we're basing it on form. He hasn't turned up this season, but he continues to get picked because he's the England captain, because he's England's darling. Don't want to upset the old Harry. Cut off. Oh no! This is what worries me, Sam. About you coming back to the UK with your thoughts of certain places in the country. Can't hide away in Norway now. Jesus Christ! Oh dear, got to laugh. I mean, it says it all. Literally, the analyzer for that game was 2 moments from Keown and Janice, and that's it. He just went, okay, move on. Boom. Now we've got Chelsea fucking. No, this is going to put a smile on Stefan's face. There you go. Hey. I'm telling you now, Chelsea do not win the league title this season. Not only should Tuchel be sacked, Abramovich should fucking bin off every single player in his squad. Well, there's Delia. Talking with Delia in the old snob area of FC. Comedy hell. When Mason Mount is scoring a hat-trick against you, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. When Callum Hudson-Odoi is scoring, you need to take a long, hard look at yourself. There you go, 1-0. There's the first goal. The first of 7. 7 without a strike, yeah, without Lukaku as well, yeah. And Werner, yeah, both out injured. I mean, seriously, what sort of defending is that? Tim calls past it. Why is he still playing? The age side of things hasn't been kind to him, and he's not as agile as he once was. So Norwich on the attack here, and it was wasted by Pookie. This is what I'm saying about Norwich. Obviously, we're watching the game. It's 1-0 at the moment. About to go 2-0. Well, here comes Cunham, Hudson-Odoi, and nice and easy. Literally, just a simple through ball to him. And he just completely took out the entire defence. And he's just gone cut in and slotted it beyond the goalkeeper, underneath the goalie. Was that Kante with the assist as well? No, it's Jorginho, sorry. Jorginho. But Kante done most of the work then to build up. This is what pisses me off because about Norwich, because as I said before, they come up and down. They just don't provide anything for the league. What's the point of them being here? And this is a fucking Chelsea side that's done it to them, right? They haven't even played. I think they played Liverpool. They played City. I think they've still got to play City, Liverpool. Well, there you go. Nice. That's Reece James. That's 3-0. Fucking his defending is piss poor. But sorry, talk about Norwich, when they went down the last time, they didn't strengthen their team. They're just stuck in the same core of players to come back up. They then sold arguably their best player to Villa, didn't replace him with a senior player of the same ilk. They got fucking Charlie Gilmore on loan from this side, and he can't even play today, by the way. And they wonder why they're fucking struggling every time they get battered. And like Sam said earlier, do I reckon they're going to break Derby County's record? I think they will. I'll be surprised if they get more points than what Derby did in 07-08. And just to be clear, if anyone can't remember, Derby only got 1 win all season. Was it 1 win? So that's 3 points. And 4 draws. All season. I can't look at Knights going into every game. I can't against anyone. I can't see them getting anything from any of them. How was it? Who did they play last week? They got 0-0. Was it Brighton? How they got a draw out of that? I don't know. Because who were Brighton have been? It was 11 points for Derby, Pretty dark. It was 11 points. I thought it was 7. That definitely get broken. And Chilwell's just made it 4-0. That's 4 goals with 5 for him for club and country. How's this guy not been? Again, he's not getting promoted back like 2 years out of 3 is all well and good, but you're getting relegated in between that. Like seriously, just why are they not? Why not? Why is there no pressure on him? There doesn't seem to be any pressure on him to be sacked. Yet we've seen Steve Bruce from day one have that pressure put on him. At the moment, we're seeing, obviously, depending on what happens in the game, Mikel Arteta has that pressure on him. To be fair, I still don't. Yeah, I mean, obviously enjoy the win. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? 5-0 and Jesus Christ. Hodgson enjoyed celebrating there. It looks like a cross and it's still winning. Fucking piss poor goalkeeping. Look at this again. Oh, it's an Oggy. Even then, he takes the deflection of Max Allen's there and it still has to. It still comes towards the chest of Tim Krul. It goes under. It hits him, goes under. How poor a goalkeeper must you be? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Oh, he's off. Who was that? Oh, Ben Gibson. Fucking he was overrated. I remember when he used to play for Baldwin when they came up last time. Everyone raved about him. Arsenal was going and get him this, that team's going and get him. He's at Norwich and fucking hell. And he's obviously been sent off, but he ain't pulled out any trees, has he? That was a horrendous foul. That was really. Obviously, it was a booking and a second yellow and a red, and that's nearly a second yellow and a red. But that challenge side was worthy of a red itself. Barkley never a chance. Barkley got a new number, 18, being demoted. Ziyech, oh my God, was that off the post? Oh, the crossbar, sorry. I mean, Ziyech hasn't really pulled up any trees since it. Oh, again, it's Chelsea. I know it's not competition at Chelsea. Who's that? Another like Arsenal, for example. I think maybe you see that might see a better play. Maybe see the Ziyech we saw at Ajax. I don't know because he's getting more game time. Oh my God, what? Who throws himself to the floor and goes like that and tries to catch the ball? Why is this being checked by VAR? So he's literally handled like that. Number 16 for Norwich. Fucking idiot. Thought he saved it. Who took that? Mason Mount that took that. It's a poor pen. Oh. That's going to be really taken, isn't it? Fucking cool, you dick. Seriously. Jumps off, literally flies off his line. There we go again at 2. And down the middle, hits off the goalkeeper's leg and in. 6-0. That's the 85th minute from Mount. Is that his hat trick? Is that his hat trick? No, he got a hat trick. I can't remember. I haven't kept up with the goal score, to be honest. Yeah, initially, because the original penalty was missed, but because Tim Krul threw off his line by that much, had to be retaken. Oh my God, Loftus Cheek in on goal, and there's the hat trick. There we go, Mason Mount. Every Chelsea fan's having a wank in the sock tonight over it. Mason. Ooh. Fucking idiots. So he's turned up against Norwich. He's the greatest player in the world. He's the greatest English player ever. Fuck off. Like the fuck is he? This apart from this game, it's Norwich. What's he done this season? Performances wise, what has he done? And again, he gets picked for the England squad as well. Ridiculous. Yet Smith Rowe is performing, he's scoring goals as well. he's got to settle for under 21s at the moment. It's ridiculous. You could say I'm being biased, but Chelsea. There's nothing against Chelsea. They knew what they had to do. And they did it. But it was piss poor defending for the entire game. Every goal was avoidable. Well, we've got Russ in the chat as well. Big up, Russ. How you doing, my friend? How's your day been? Obviously, you've been on the travels today. Team call is crap. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Got Steve in the chat as well. Big games from El Clasico in the main one, Man United, Man U v Liverpool. Excuse me. Which, by the way, I will be covering, not the El Clasico, but I will be covering the Man United Liverpool and West Ham v Tottenham. Just because obviously it's an London derby there. It's West Ham at home. West Ham connections with my cousin, my uncle, and my granddad. So I'm winning, and again, there's a good chance that West Ham will win that, based on form anyway. And they're at home. They've got an entire crowd behind them, and a few idiots in the far corner, supporting the dirty whites. And then obviously, the main event, Man United at home to Liverpool. And there's basically there's to be a late fitness test for Fernandes apparently. I don't know what's going on there, but apparently he's going to be facing a late fitness test to see if he's playing tomorrow. The one again, the only reason it hasn't really backfired on Chelsea today because obviously the opposition was piss poor, let's be honest. But they played a back five basically. 3 centre backs and the full backs, the wing backs, what you call it. Why playing that form? Why playing with that back line in particular, in the sense of you play 3 centre backs and your wing backs against a team like Norwich? I know it didn't affect the result because they fucking walked it, but against better opposition, they get caught out. It makes more sense to do that against better opposition. When it's a team like Norwich, just play a more attacking formation. You could have got fucking double. The way fucking Norwich defended today, could have got fucking double figures. Like you could have had like 10, 11, 12 goals today if you're going more attacking in your formation side of things. But hey, what do I know? 1-7-0. And the thing is, Stefan, I know you're saying that sarcastically, though. The not annoying thing even. That's the funny side of what you're saying, of your comment there. Poor old Knights this season could be very, very. It's going to be very embarrassing. I can't see. I honestly cannot see them getting more points than what Derby did in 97-08. They're going to struggle to get even anywhere near it. Coleman's not doing well. No, we're going to again. He's not doing well. He's having to deal with all the politics in beyond the club, and form some sort of rebuild minus Messi now as well. With a unfit Aguero, constantly injured, an aging midfielder, midfield in the sense of he got lots of Busquets and all that. That's the thing. He had so much to do in the first place, but he's lost Messi. But still, he's still having to invest in youth, basically. Oh, what a shame. Sort of. And I found it hilarious. What was it? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday they played in Champions League? I put their game on for a split second because someone literally said, I think it was it was Andrew, sorry. On his Twitter, he put a tweet out saying the new camp was empty. Oh no, it can't be. I switched it on. It was literally a handful of fans in the stadium. It was that bad. Again, I said it before, and I say it again. I have no pity for the fuckers. Absolutely no pity whatsoever for what they've done to us over the years. Use us as a feeder club to their fucking bullshit. We've got Brighton now against Man City. Another big performance from one of our English prospects, the young English prospects in this game, apparently. I should be the judge of that. Obviously, as you can see, because I had to grab photos and mess about and do the thumbnails and all that before. Man City today decided to wear the infamous third kit that Puma have released this year. I say infamous, it's not. It's just piss poor. It's lazy. Oh, there we go. Off the line. Was that dunk? It was, yeah. Off, just threw himself and got his boot just there in the nick of time to flick it off the line. I need to finish my sentence. I know what Sam's going to do, but I don't finish my sentence there. Oh, bloody hell. I can go back to that. Steve saying Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea win the league. I've said literally from the second they signed Lukaku, I think Chelsea will win the league. The only way they don't win the league is if Man City had bought a striker like Harry Kane of that ilk, because that'd be the one thing going forward against when it comes to the big games. That's what's going to hold. That's what's going to lose them points. That's not going to see them win. Just get over the line. Saying they did beat Chelsea, but that was more luck than anything that day. But anyway, everyone's raving about Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool sell out. Oh, yeah. You were all saying this last year. This time last year was all milking it over Liverpool. They're going to retain the title. They're defending the title. No one's going to beat them. So what happened? They lost They lost Van Dijk pretty much the whole season. They lost someone else, and then from there on in, they just fucking fell apart. And they held off until literally New Year's Day. New Year's Day onwards, they just fell apart. This could be 2. Yep, that's 2-0. Foden nailed the goal. Don't like the kit. I don't like the way. I do not like that third kit. I'm sorry. It's just lazy. It's 2-0 Man City. We're having a little debate in the chat here about Man United. Okay, this is it. Come on, Sam. Man United are shit. They're no better than us. They are because of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. In the sense of, I'll agree with you, Greeny, that they are shit. But the reason they're shit is because they've got a manager in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer that can't take him any further, who hasn't got a clue what he's doing, basically. But every time it's on the verge of being sacked, there's rumours of him being sacked, he pulls a result out of the bag, i.e. Wednesday night against fucking Atlanta. When they're 2-0 down. And then out of nowhere, boom, 3-2. When the opponent turns up, oh my God, what was that? Goalkeeping. Sanchez, seriously. And Jesus has scored. It's 3-0 now. Jesus Christ. Where was this Brighton a couple of weeks ago? Seriously. It wasn't Foden that had the shot, by the way. Who had the shot? Wasn't it? Greenish there. Saved. Jesus, and it hit off Foden and he went into the goal. Ronaldo's the reason he hasn't been... Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's been in charge, he was brought in after Mourinho and obviously given the job on a full-time basis, he goes through these patches where you think this is it now. He's gone. There's no coming back. You can't see a positive result coming up with 3 points. Then I'm putting the games together. Then out of nowhere, every fucking time, he pulls a result out and then puts the games together, and then it's all forgotten about. Then all the Man United, all the outers go quiet and go, Oh, Ollie in, Ollie, oh, we love Ollie, yeah, let's suck him off a bit more. Oh, the second they lose, though, oh, he's a dickhead, get him out of our club. He ain't a legend. That was the last thing I heard, that's a couple of weeks ago. Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer's not a club legend. I'm sorry, what? Do you know your club's history? If you do, you know that he was a huge part of the reason why you won the European Cup in '99. Without his goal, you lose that game 1-0. He gets you back into it right at the end there. Without that, Teddy Sheringham doesn't go on to do what he does as well. Or was it the other way around? Either way, his goal in that final was crucial. Either way. What's that pen? Fuck it. Pen to Brighton, but it looks at fucking Edison taking out the midfielder, I think it is there. Didn't have to do it either. Literally going away from goal. The ball's going out for a goal kick anyway, and Edison comes literally flying across and throws himself. Then goes to do that, balls out, but then throws the rest of his body weight into the player's fucking leg and takes him out. McAllister's taking over this. Is he got that goal. So it's 3-1 now. And but Henderson got 2 hands to that as well. It's still winning. Poor goalkeeping. Oh no! Again, totally agree with you. But I'm just saying, when Man United fans are saying he's not a club legend at Man United, I'm sorry. I'm like, seriously, have a word of yourselves. If you're not old enough if you weren't old enough to be around at that time, go and look back and see what he contributed to, not just that season, but his entire playing career at United. Look at the fucking top. He was one of them players as well. Was always he was never a starter. He was always a super sub, so to speak. But he never complained. He just got on with it. He was happy to do the job. 4-1. What was that? Why was Marvis left in acres of space there? Fuck me. Yeah, exactly, Sam. That's what I'm saying. And he never complained either, did he? But it's a bit about being a super sub. He was never a regular starter at any point. There was always newer, younger strikers coming to Van Nistelrooy, Dwight York, Andy Coles, and all that. Carlos Tevez near the end as well. But he never complained. He just got on with it. He accepted what it was, and he was happy just to be a part of it. Warren, oh my God. Warren's joining us. Oh my God, here we go. Oh, if you know about Alec Baldwin recently, you know what he's on about there. Oh my God. The 99 final was amazing, and yes, I wanted United to win that night. They were awesome, an awesome team to watch. Yeah, but if we beat them, the only reason that happens is because they just, as you said, they're an awesome team. But the FA Cup semi-final. Sorry, if we win the FA Cup semi-final instead of them, we go and win the FA Cup. We go and win the league. And then also with that, because the momentum of that, there's no guarantee, obviously, what happens in the new camp in '99 against Bayern Munich ever happens. It's just the finer things right at the end of the season, at that point of the season, that back then would decide the outcome of a season, or who'd win what and this, that, and the other. In that season, it was that semi-final in the FA Cup. The Giggs moment. Bergkamp missed. I still can't believe Bergkamp even now missed that pen. No, Schmeichel was a great goalkeeper. Don't get it twisted. He was still a young, great goalkeeper back then. He wasn't like in the end of his career, like he was a few years later. So they've got nothing. Don't get it twisted. But Dennis Bergkamp, he was always Mr. Reliable from the spot as well. At that point, and you could literally put your mortgage on fucking him. That pen was given. Basically him putting in the net. And it's just the one time you do. The one time he misses, they literally run up the other end and fucking knock us out instead. And then go on to win the league and FA Cup and then the Champions League to boot. I mean, we could. Our Invincible team should have won the treble, at least a treble in the 03-04 season. We should have won the treble. But we bottled it in the semi-final against United at Villa Park. We bottled it against Chelsea in the quarterfinal at home. At home, we bottled it. And literally that season, if we got to the final, we'd have played Millwall or Sunderland. But Millwall, obviously, because it's the final. We do what United do. We beat them. That's the FA Cup along with the league. That's a double sorted. And if we knocked out Chelsea in the quarterfinal, we'd have played Monaco in the second leg, in the semi-final, away for a second leg at home, and being in the final against Porto. And if we get to the final if we got all the way to the final, we'd have won it. And Jose Mourinho that we know would never have happened. The Mourinho era would never have ever happened. Chelsea would never have gone for him in the end. Because what sealed it for Roman and all that back then was that he won the Champions League, and that's what Roman desperately wanted to get to. Yesterday was Arsenal's best performance. Yeah, so far this season for the entire match. Yeah, I think Sam was hosting a live stream on is it Be the Gooner's channel? I think it was on Be the Gooner. But Sam was hosting, and I was literally got a notification near the end, and I literally popped in and said, "Where the fuck has that been all season?" And I say that because obviously we did turn up for 35 minutes. We turned up. We saw what we saw against the Detmold down the road. But after that, obviously before that and afterwards, it just yeah. Then last night, what walk up done to his hair? Seriously, fucking man bun. You're fucking 32, 33. Grow up. Can't say now. And then last night, that was an entire 90 minutes worth of performance. Took a 2-0 lead. It was a penalty, by the way. Took the 2-0 lead into half time. Came back out. Allowed him we didn't allow him too much, but we allowed him a bit, and it was a bit too much for my liking. And as soon as I said that, within seconds, bang. Smith wins the ball back, runs up the other end of the pitch, gets the ball, nods it in the fucking goal, makes it 3-0. The only thing that obviously that stand in the end was obviously conceding right near the end, and that's just it didn't put a complete dampener, it's like a tab of a dampener on, because obviously I want the clean sheet as well. 3 points in the clean sheet, and it's Martinez as well, just to piss him off even more. But oh, it's Burnley now, yeah. Sorry. Southampton, Burnley. There we go. This is the game next. And it's still, there we go. As soon as I put that up to, it's gone to 1-0 Burnley. Was that Cornet? They got it, fullback they bought from Lyon back in summer. It wasn't it? Yeah, it was Lyon, yeah. The guy that basically, the signing literally, in his photos, decided not to point to the actual club badge. Oh no, I'm going to point towards the kit manufacturer's logo and go, look at me. Oh dear. Ryan, who will get relegated this season in your opinion? Norwich. That's again. Go back to my season preview. We did our Premier League prediction side. And they were literally, I put them rock bottom even back then, just because they weren't good enough. Norwich, I think Burnley will be one that goes actually. The surprise one that goes, in quotations. Plus it's Burnley, come on. they've had their time. They go back and enjoy Championship football for now. And after that, the third one's a toughie at the moment. It could go either way. All right. Because you could the third one could go to Watford, Newcastle, depending they bring in as well. Southampton, who are obviously they're consistent, inconsistent. How the fuck did he miss that? Redmond, seriously, my boy. On the line, effectively on the line, and he's just gone. Poof, he passes it into the fans basically instead. No, is it what? No. If I get the post there, Southampton. So yeah, you have to come back to me on that, actually, Ty. But come back to me tomorrow on that once I've seen all the other two games and all that as well. So was it Norwich? I've gone Norwich and Burnley for definite. I would have said Newcastle up till literally the takeover. I think, unless they fuck up and hire some absolute idiot, then that's on their heads. Oh, there you go, 1-1. Who's that? Levermento. Or Levermente. If you want to pronounce it from wherever he's in the world. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think now. It's going to be a tough one, that one, isn't it, at the moment? You'd have to say what, but again, I don't know. I said that. The third one, as I said, come back to me tomorrow in my live stream. Well, one of my two, I'm doing two tomorrow. West Ham, Tottenham, and Man United, Liverpool. Oh, there you go. 2-1 Southampton. There's Broga. However pronounce his fucking name. Just literally to split the defense. One pass, split the Burnley defence, and it's literally 2-1. Again, how Nick Pope gets called at England squad, I don't know. I've never voted him either, Nick Pope. He had one great season where he had to fill in from Tom Heaton, or whatever his fucking name. Tom Heaton, sorry. And since then, he's coasted on that. And that was like 4 years ago now. Oh my god! That double bloody is that a full? Seriously, is this guy left back or fucking second midfield, like a striker? He's just done it again, literally. A bit of not tippy tappy, like meaningless passing all over the place, and he just gets the ball, and gets it settled, and puts his laces through it. Makes it 2-2. McNeil way over. Well, Stefan thinks Newcastle will still go down. So, again, I think as it stands, I think they will go down. But it depends on if they hire Lampard, they're going. If they hire someone like Frank Lampard, they may as well stuck with Steve Bruce, in my opinion. They will go down at a whimper. But again, not with when Man City got taken over. They went with Mark Hughes, didn't they? As their first manager, as the sort of Premier League proven manager at that time that would settle the ship, get things like the ball rolling, so to speak. And yeah, from there on in, man, it was after that Mancini. But Mark Hughes gave him that breathing space for 2 seasons, didn't he? 2 and a bit. For that to them to start establishing, getting other things in place. And obviously, he didn't. As soon as it started falling apart for him, he got sacked, and then fucking Mancini was there ready to go. And then following Mancini's first full season, 11-12 season, fucking Well, it's going to teeth in the end, but they still won the league title. And from now on in, the club's grown, hasn't it? Let's be honest. Hi, Ryan. You know I'm a fan of your channel. Can you recommend other channels that are similar to yours? Thanks, bud. Shane, can you tell me who you're subscribed? Because I don't want to obviously recommend channels you already subscribe to. If you can tell me in the comments who you're subscribed to, I can sort of base it off, not base it off that, but I can then save myself from suggesting stuff you already subscribed to, basically, channels you're already sub to. I think I've bored Sam off and Russ and all that off because they've just gone quiet suddenly. Yeah, relegated. Yeah, not sure relegated the second they came back up. Right, just how do they got? Look at this league table. There's no way they got back in 6 points. They've got 2 so far in 9. Sorry, 2 in 9 games with minus 21 goal difference. Smith Rowe, best young talent of the season so far. Yeah, so far it's early days. I sort of don't want to get carried away because again an injury could happen to him and he could have his season ruined by an injury, or not sort of Harvey Elliott the other week. Or literally just form falls apart, and obviously with Arsenal it could happen with the whole team and it affects him and he doesn't get the recognition he deserves. It's what I'm saying. He's done well. He's been playing well this season. Even when in the games at the start of the season when we were fucking losing left, right and centre, in the games, and it was in Norwich and Burnley where we scrapped through results and this, that and the other, he's been playing well pretty much for the majority of the season, apart from the one game you sort of didn't really get to see the best of Everton. Not Everton. I'm reading if I can check now. The best of the best of Smith Rowe was against Brighton the other week because that's just probably shattered. So 8 out of 9 games, he's turned up. He's put a shift in. He's done what he can to influence the game, but obviously everyone around him in certain games can't be bothered. He can't get a call up to the England squad. Like seriously. Warren saying the Everton Watchalong for today. She went potty today. Is this? Oh, got the Arsenal one. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's put the volume up for this. Fuck it. I'll put. No. Warren, are you on about the Everton fan that's been on here before? If so, be careful what you say because he's a friend of mine. Obviously, with what we do and all that, we have a mutual respect for each other and all that jazz. And she will be, and if it is the case, she will be appearing on the channel. Hopefully, come when we play them in a couple of weeks. So it's Palace first. Okay. Palace. Where are we? Newcastle. There we go. The 1-1. For Spud, Expressions is a funny bloke. Even as to be honest, as a neutral or a rival fan at the moment, go and subscribe to Expressions. Whenever Tottenham lose or drop points against a team they shouldn't be dropping the points against, that's the channel to go to. Shane, Cannon Chatter, Hybe Squad are excellent. That's what I'm saying. I need Shane to tell me what he subscribed to. So again, I don't want to repeat. Well, so not repeat myself, but obviously repeats channels that he's already subscribed to. So that's why I was sort of waiting for him to come back and say. But yeah, as I said, are you still out? Yeah, just because you won a game and turned up for one game this season out of 9 for an entire 90 minutes doesn't mean I'm going to flip flop over to the fucking oh, Arteta's fantastic. He's a god now. Let's go and win the title now. No, I can enjoy. He said, I missed it. Must have missed it. Sorry, my bad. Just because I can enjoy it and praise not just Arteta but the players yesterday for the performance and the result. That doesn't mean I'm going to change my opinion and believe and suddenly have blind faith that he's good enough in the long term to get us back to where we need to be, where we deserve to be. And people don't like that. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. What it is. I'm honest about it. I'll say it how it is. I'm honest. I'm not going to just be blindly follow someone just for the sake of it. Just to be, I don't know, come across delusional and all that crap. Because that's not me. And then what I've been doing, what I've just been talking, Benteke scored. See what we do? We give him fucking wings, he goes and flies. Oh, trust the fucking process. Because literally, he's been in charge for nearly 22 months. He's been in charge, right? And all he's improved in that time is our defence. Our attacking play has gone backwards, even worse than what it was when he fucking walked through the door. And because of how he sets teams up, and I'll witness it, because most home games and the odd away game when I can, before this pandemic. Well, before the pandemic, I used to go to all the home games and away games if and when I could, basically, was able to. But obviously now I'm just easing myself back in. But I've even seen it literally this season. I've gone to the games and he's literally there over managing the game, trying to micromanage players and tell them to limiting certain players in their attacking styles and all that. So we're not seeing their full potential. So it's nullifying the attack. Let me ask you this, out of interest, Sydney. Assuming you're an Arsenal fan and not just here for the bands, just to fucking try and wind me up. But that's a good goal. Fucking hell, who was that? Oh, Wilson with the bicycle kick there. Hands out. But my question to you, Sydney, is: in the 22 months he's been here, with the attackers we have now, with the squad we have, the attackers that are still here, who has improved under Arteta? Got Troy in the chat as well. How you doing, Troy? Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Yes, we are in a rebuild, Mr. Arsenal. You need to support us. Oh, and buy the new kits or go down the lane. What again? Okay, in terms of buying kits from the club and all that, why the fuck should I spend my hard-earned money? And it's actually any Arsenal fan. Why should we spend our hard-earned money on the annual fucking home away in Furtshire? And I say annual because it's literally every fucking year now, not like it used to be every 2 to 3 years. When the owner doesn't care. I've seen this literally this season, and what was it? This season itself, we've released how many pieces of merchandise? We've got a fucking babies range, a fucking winter range, leisure wear range, fucking nightwear range. There's a fifth one somewhere, and look at the prices as well. In terms of the winter, because the winter range is a more recent one that's come out. They're asking for 220 fucking quid for a winter jacket. It's blue, not the third kit, with a little pattern thing at top with the Arsenal badge on. Like, seriously. They take the piss. Shirts are taking the piss anyway. Fucking, what was it? 68 quid for a plain shirt. Nothing, no Premier League badge, no name on the back, nothing like that. For us grown-ups. Nothing like that. 68 quid. If you want a name on the back or in the Premier League badge, 85 quid. Or if you're a super fit athlete, if you want sort of the players sort of players physique basically, you can spend 100 quid on a shirt they wear on a match day. 100 quid. It's a complete piss take. And either way, if they're doing well, people wouldn't have a problem. When they're doing well, if the owners actually invested properly, not just in player personnel, but within the club itself, refurbed the stadium, they took care of the club and showed they cared and not just hearsay bullshit, then yeah, people wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't be bringing this stuff up now about the price and what they're asking for, because it is what it is. You switch off from that because you're enjoying. We would be enjoying seeing our team being competitive and all that. That'd be the last thing in our mind, seeing how much they're charging us for a fucking coat. That's just a coat. All the other stuff there, it is a joke. I would not. Okay, yes, but you would buy it if the Invincible team was playing right now. No, I would not spend. I wouldn't complain. I wouldn't spend it. It's just stupid. What's the point? When it's an annual thing, because next year a winter jacket will come out. Same literally in terms of materials and all that. The only difference is will be a different colour, different pattern. What's the fucking point? No. Use your fucking brain. And again, unlike AFTV, when I say things like this, I don't then go down to the armory and fucking then buy half the fucking shop and then go every fucking, oh, I'm wearing a new last. Cough. Can't complain and fucking go and buy stuff from the actual, you're literally putting money in the guy's pocket and the guy doesn't care. So no, I wouldn't. And the women's team is fantastic, but yeah, our women's team is top of the table. They are doing fantastic. What's your point in that? I cover the women's game, the women's team this season. So oh my God, give me straight. How old are you? Just out of interest. Because I'm 32, I've literally grown up. I was 6 days old when in my lifetime wise, Arsenal won a league title. And I was at Anfield, 2-0 against all the odds. Then 2 years later, we win the title back. After leasing it back to him for 1 year, we win it back. We didn't go in 93. Yeah, 93. We go on to win the League Cup and FA Cup double. 94, European Cup Winners' Cup against a very, very, very good fucking team, one of the best in Europe, Parma. We then literally seconds away from going to a penalty shootout and retaining that title a year later. That fluke shot changed all that. 98, the League and FA Cup double. The League and FA Cup double. 2002, League and FA Cup. Obviously, the Invincible team. 2005 FA Cup. 2014, 2015, 2017, and 2020 FA Cups. Most of the FA Cups Arsenal won, I've witnessed us winning. When I say most of the FA Cups, most of the 14 FA Cups that Arsenal won in their history, I've witnessed. I've witnessed my team in a Champions League final. We didn't win it. We were robbed, but it is what it is. But I've witnessed it. I've been there. I've felt the pain, the joy of going 1-0, being for 30 minutes, the joy of being for a brief moments away from being champions of Europe, going at the end of one era, going to a new era of the club. We moved stadiums. I didn't obviously say I had the pain, and then that not happening because dodgy refereeing and all that jazz, and poor goalkeeping from Almunia. But it is what it is. Years later, a couple of years back, saw my team get to another European final. It wasn't the Champions League final; it was the Europa League, and getting battered. The hope that obviously it weren't going to happen, and obviously we'd go in and rectify what the fuck up we did in the league and all that. But did it happen? No. Gone out of Leeds. I need to do these. Well, at least we could have beat Tottenham in the league. Again, I'm going to have a look in his chat, see if you answered my question, by the way. You could hear just clearly trolling me because they're trying to get advice. It's not going to work. Big up Tariq in the chat again. Hope you keep well, my friend, and looking after yourself. And obviously enjoyed the game last night, and obviously the games today as well. And obviously the big ones tomorrow. Jesus Christ, just a few. So yeah, good to see you still sticking around. Saka improved under Arteta. So all the attackers we've got in the club that when he arrived, that's still here from when he arrived at 22 months ago. The Sakas, Smith-Rowes, or take Smith-Rowes midfielder, but we'll throw him in there just for argument's sake, whatever. Saka, Smith-Rowe, Pepe, Martinelli, Lacazette, Aubameyang, Eddie Nketiah, Bannigan. That's that. Just trying to think now. There's others. They'll come to me in a sec. Reece Nelson. That's not another one. Out of these players I've mentioned now, you're saying only that's 9. You're saying he's only one's improved under him. How damning is that? And about them 9 players, the last one I mentioned, Reece Nelson's out on loan at Feyenoord. I'll put it Leeds 1-1. I've missed the fucking Wolves goal, by the way. But Rodrigo scored from the penalty spot. Reece Nelson's out on loan. Aubameyang, up till a year ago, before he signed his contract, was maintaining the level. The second he signed the contract, for whatever reason, he's just dipped, and Arteta can't get it back, can't get that form back, no matter what. Lacazette can't get a minute, and when he does, his body language is like, what's the point? Because he's not going to, whatever I do ain't going to fucking make any difference, in your opinion of me, this, that, and the other. Like a Balogun basically played a couple of times last season, impressed us, the fan base. But Arteta refused to play him at all. And basically spent the whole season fighting with him and his agent behind the scenes to get him to sign a new deal. And then when he's done that, he's still not played him now. Eddie had declined from when he brought him back. When obviously Arteta came along, he brought him back from Leeds. Eddie's gone backwards massively to the point now he's on the verge of being sold. We're trying to sell him. And you're trying to tell me that at the 9 players I mentioned, Arteta's only improved 1 out of 9. And you're telling me, you're asking me we should back the process. Come on, have a word with yourself. Seriously. like I said, the only thing in 22 months, the only thing he's done is sort our defence out to an extent. To an extent. Better than what it was before. For a long time. And it's starting gradually. It'll improve. Once starts the Benjamin and Aaron and Tomiyasu settle in. A lot more, get more game time alongside each other and build up the relationships and this and the other. That will improve. But with that, attacking wise, with what we've got, you've just admitted, bar 1 out of 9 I've mentioned, he hasn't improved any of them. Come on. At least one is better than improving. God. But when it's 1 out of 9, it's not fucking great. Not even good. Let's be brutally honest. I didn't even mention Sam. Take that back, because I didn't even mention Odegaard. You can go back and listen again, because I didn't mention Odegaard. There's just someone else in the chat slagging off. Then they can do what they want. You can feast on their slander. Nothing against Arteta. He progressed. Not one of our. Nothing against Arteta, but he. You're saying I say he hasn't progressed. Not one of our players. This lot in here, no ways. Anyways, what was I going to say now? What was I going to say? This is a match today. Watchalong. We've only talked about Arsenal because someone's trying to be a troll, basically. I wonder who that could be coming from, but anyway, it is what it is. Mr. Bungle, how you doing, my friend, as well? I've noticed you in the chat for a while now. Not ignoring you, just trying to respond to the previous guy. But yeah, Shane, can you put in the chat again? Because I missed it before. Can you put in the chat who you subscribe to, Arsenal channel-wise? And then I can tell you who does. And also, Warren, if you're still there, you didn't answer my question, Warren. In terms of... Yeah, Arsenal's coming on. In terms of... let's get that up now. There we go. In terms of the Everton fan you referred to, can you give the name of the channel, please? Because I think I've got a rough idea who you're on about, but I just want to make sure. I'm just going to volume up for this because I'm enjoying this a bit more. Got away with it yesterday, so I'm going to do it again. Just sit back and enjoy this. Over and over and down square, because obviously you subscribe to my channel because I was via me being on Richard's channel. He was initially subscribed to him, and obviously me and Andrew came on and you subscribed to our channels respectively, and since then never looked back. Hope for touchwood. And Albert as well. I used to love Same Old Arsenal. Yeah, that's of Same Old Arsenal does exist, as in not. It's still up and running in a sense of it, but it's a US version, so you'd have to watch it back. You can't, obviously, unless you're literally nocturnal. You're awake at night and you're sleeping during the day. You'd have to watch it back. The Same Old Arsenal USA back, like when you wake up or whatever. But that, yeah, I think that goes out on the Same Old Arsenal channel still, I believe. I don't know if you're a fan of the US version, but just saying, party. Oh, yep. Yeah, she's the one that's been on my channel before, Warren. So be careful what you say, please. Jesus Christ. That's what, I thought that's who he was on about, but yeah. Tariq is saying Laka, Uber and Saka were the only players last night that were playing consistent minutes prior to Arteta coming. One of them is a bench warmer now. And then the other one's a captain and doesn't turn up 9 times out of 10 in the last 12 months. Oh, and as I said there, Saka is 19, 20, 19 or 20 years old. I think he's just turned 20, hasn't he? And he's learning his trade. So things like his finishing aren't going to be where it needs to be, but it will get there. It will improve massively in the next 12 months. I got no doubt about it. The talent that kid has. Had a bad experience. What? What's happened there? Abraham, I've got to try and pronounce your first name, so I do apologise. I'll offend you, that's why. I had a bad experience yesterday with Mark's Arsenal Conning. Oh, what happened? If you don't mind saying. Out of interest. What happened there then? I know he was doing a watch along. Bungles always, oh my God. We're going down that route now. Aubameyang steps up. Boom, he saves it. But boom, he puts it in the net anyway with the rebound. Oh, get up. Idiot. But yeah, in terms of channels, though, yeah, if you like the same old Arsenal, Australia if it's all there, the same old Arsenal, you like you've listened to it or watched the American version basically. So I say American version, it's obviously it's on the same channel. It's obviously guys from over that side of the world basically that are do that for us the late night hours basically, and obviously for them it would be normal time, like what we used to be, Craig used to do over here. That's 7-8 o'clock slot in the States. 3-0. Also Red Cannon, the Red Cannon channel. Scott, big up Scott. Obviously, I don't know if he's watching this or whatever he's doing tonight. He's just some covering from some surgery stuff, some sort of surgery he had over the international break. He's still recovering from that, but he started getting back into swing of things over the last couple of days. If you subscribe to his channel, there's bits and pieces with Scott's channel as well. If you subscribe to his channel, there's like a reward system. There's a system in place where you get rewarded straight away. Basically, like virtual coins, basically, which you can then use either straight away for when he does watch along, so you can do like virtual betting, without actually spending anything. Like literally, it's just the more you watch his channel, you build up coins, this, that, and the other, and the more coins you build up, you can then use that to interact with him on certain streams, or literally as Gary does punch him virtually, by the way, or virtual betting. Like literally, he'll do Arsenal watch along. He does the neutral watch along as well, and it'd be like and he runs it off the current, like the live odds you'd get at bookies. But you don't have to put a single literally, just to be clear, you don't have to put a single penny into to get the coins. It's a sort of a system he's got put in place where the more you watch off the channel when he's live, the coins build up for that way. There's a system in place that recognises you're watching it and rewards you set like minute by minute, and basically. Here's a bit of a laugh as well because of how, in terms of the interactions, because with the coins, as I say, you can interact and do this. There's like a list of things you can use the coins to do, like either turn him off, throw a bomb in, like Fab's favorite thing, throw a bomb in, punch, do what he does, virtually punch him, turn him off, little bits and want get more attention. People will come in and like the thing. There's the thing to get the finger comes up and there's smash the like button. And it's different. It's massively different to all these other Arsenal channels as well. In terms of how more interactive you can be with that, and it's just he's still working out kinks of what he wants to do with what content he wants to do for the channel as well, because he doesn't want to do anything for the sake of it, basically. He wants, like myself and others, content that you guys will enjoy. So you've got that Red Cannon. So what was it? Same old Arsenal USA, Red Cannon. I'm trying to think now. Bloody hell, this is going to be interesting to remember. I just forgot to Albert, so that's fine. I'm trying to think. Mentioned Hybrid Squad already and a couple of something else Mark did, and then from that, trying to think. Harris Simu, The Chronicles of a Gooner. That's the one that I think you enjoy as well. And again, every now and then he does like phone-ins as well. Not all the time. It does it all the time, but there'll be set special shows. The phone-ins will be like match reaction specials, basically, sort of thing, basically. Like the next and following night or something, after a big result, win or lose, whatever. If he's obviously got time, because obviously he's now got his work itself, the channels run, and obviously a young family and all that. He's got a newborn daughter, and young son to look after as well, his other half. But again, because he's consistent with with all that, he's still consistent with the channel. Like I said, in terms of having a chance to be on his channel as well, if he wanted to, he does these phone-in bits and pieces. Like these, I say phone-ins. He used to be literally phone in, but now he does it like literally streaming. Sends a link and you can literally come onto the channel for literally like a few minutes or whatever, just to whatever slot you get, and off he goes, basically, sort of thing. 2 night over miles and 10. Fucking yeah, that's a Sunday Mirror. That's a load of bollocks. It's a Sunday Mirror, fuck's sake. Why are we saying that? And again, do your fucking research, because myself and Sam and all that know, because obviously the group chat we have got James Rowe, who's again friend of the channel and all that, and looking to get back on soon. Is it's basically said literally, as far as he's concerned and what he knows about Ten Hag, he's a next point of call in terms of moving on. When he does move on from Ajax, is to go to the Bundesliga. Premier League basically is not top of his list, basically, as it stands anyway. But obviously things could change if a top Premier League club comes in beforehand and there's no sign of the Bundesliga in the first place, might be able to get him. But yeah. So here, Harry Simu, the Chronicles of a Gooner is actually the channel's called The Chronicles of a Gooner. I think he has his audio stuff on Spotify and all that as well. I think. Jesus Christ. I think now. Mine's gone blank. My mind's actually gone blank. Oh my god! I'm trying to think. Postman pattern. Oh my god! Jesus Christ! What have you guys got? What rabbit hole have you guys gone down now? Jesus Christ! I don't want to even know what led to that. Jesus. I need to be. It's obvious. It's oblivious. Yeah, just a tad. Because I'm asking so many questions, and it's amazing how it puts the troll in its place, and suddenly that troll's gone quiet. Probably sent me a dislike because I wouldn't agree with him, but I don't care. Can't be arsed with it. I'm gonna fucking bend the knee and go, oh, we won one game and played fantastic for 90 minutes. Yay, there's all a fucking monk in a sock. Fucking hell, 18 nights. Jesus. Doing something right. Get in there. 2.9. Get in. Yeah. Oh, you're on about Colin now. What did you ask him? Out of interest, if you don't mind me asking, what did you actually ask Colin? Didn't want to ask. Mr. Mongo saying I've just watched the Halloween Kills and obviously the new Halloween film, literally, and it's the biggest pile of steaming dog shit from start to finish. Again, are you surprised? Let's be honest. Fucking Hollywood, for fuck's sake, they remake and reboot things so it's fucking dead in the water, basically, and even beyond that. Have you seen the latest COVID? The latest one's COVID, except. Okay, I'll have to go and have a look at that. Go and have a look at that later. Bloody hell. Arteta to become presenter of CBBC. Oh my god. No, CBBS. That's Arteta's level. CBBS. Legoland in Denmark. Oh dear. I'll defo look postman pack COVID. Oh my god. Okay, this is what you asked him. Would we prefer to win back to back and the cracks get papered over, or lose and Arteta gets sacked? Okay. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You've asked over the top there. What did he say? It saves me going back and fucking looking for it. What did he say exactly? Shouldn't have gone off this. I can't see nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Nothing. There's nothing malicious in there. He just asked a genuine question. Because again, going off social media and all that, that's the sort of way sort of, in terms of social media, the fan base is at the moment. You've got lots of the league gunner posting, doing fucking, I think now, match previews, fucking begging for Villa to beat us, so it gets Arteta out, so it suits his agenda to get Arteta out. And even in literally, I've seen clips of his stream last night when we were scoring goals, and he's just there like, unlike when you again go back and watch the stream last night I did on this channel for the game, myself, Melvin, Tony, and Gary. Look how we were when every single goal went in for Arsenal, and then go and watch how he reacted and how he was every time we scored. Wasn't exactly jumping for joy, put it that way. Shock horror, because it doesn't suit his agenda. In that sense, he's so far gone in that he doesn't want Arteta here. He's to a point now he really wants him to be gone. That he'd rather Arsenal. Again, the content's there. It's literally the fun. The Arsenal Villa preview he did. The thumbnail and the title was there to see in black and white. He wants Arsenal to lose, so Arteta could be sacked. I'm not like that. Even though I'm like, again, most of the regulars here will tell you, since November last year, when we'll go halfway through November, I think it was I can't remember what game it was. About 5. I thought, fuck it, I've had enough. I think it was Leicester or Burnley, one of the two. Might have been that was there. I think Leicester, and then Burnley tipped me over the edge, but Leicester I realised, and Burnley just tipped me over the edge, and I thought, no, going back. But doesn't mean just because I don't believe that this current manager is good enough, because I don't believe he's not. Let's not get this worded right, so I don't get clipped and fucking misused, basically, put out there, basically, out of context or whatever. Just because I don't believe the current Arsenal manager is good enough, going like long term, to get us back to where we need to be, not just back in the Champions League, but being competitive. Just because I don't believe he can do that for us, doesn't mean I want Arsenal to lose. I want Arsenal, no matter what. A, I want to be proven wrong. B, I want Arsenal. Well, A, I want Arsenal to win, and B, I want to be proven wrong in the process. The club comes before anything else. Results come before anything else, any other mindset, unlike other people that I mentioned. And what's actually hacking me off is other social media accounts. Before we wrap this up, because obviously the Perkins finished, but match today is actually finished, by the way. Before we wrap things up, what's actually pissed me off recently is this agenda a bulk of our fan base has against AFTV. Look, again, people, I know, like Kenny Can, lead judges, Graham, Turkish, Claude, before he passed, God rest his soul, I knew him as well, all the way from AFTV. That's a contract now, I think. There's probably someone out there. Sam again. James Rowe's been on there a couple of times, and another friend of the channel, Sam's been on there as well. Not Sam in the chat. Another Sam has been on there a couple of times whenever he comes down for a home or away game. I think there's someone else I'm missing. And now I am. Lead judges: Kenny Ken, Graham, Turkish. I've gone to him, innit? Got James, you've got other Sam. Obviously Claude as well, before he passed. That was it. Daniel as well, the blind, aka the blind gooner. Daniel Bailey TV, whatever. I know all them away from the camp. I know them away from the AFTV side of things, up in this, that, and the other, and all that jazz. So I know when they do the interviews on AFTV or do the content for AFTV, they're genuine. They're not. They've never played up to the camera. They've never done this. They've never done anything they've said has always been genuine. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. There's others on there that are a bit over that have over the years took it too far, or just I don't have an interest in watching. Basically, in general, there's idiots. There's genuine idiots on that. Since the likes of Troops has gone to the States, he's got bigger. There's not even get started on Troops. There's in the last during this pandemic, basically, Robbie's brought in nobodies, these people no one's ever heard of, that never knew how to wanted to be on fan channels. Suddenly they're just, hi, we're here 24/7 now. We know nothing about football. Hi. And they just say things. It's clear they're just there to say things for the sake of it. I don't have time for that. And that side of things, that's where I have the issue with Robbie and AFTV. Robbie, and there's a couple others, as I said, Troops, and a couple others that have took things too far over the years. Took things too far, and just that it's got to a point now because the channel's grown so much. They're just all about the money. Robbie's all about the money. That's it. Boom, and all that jazz. Gonna say now, and that's where I have to. That's where I sort of have an issue with AFTV, and there's other issues, but you have to go back and keep repeating myself, otherwise I bore you all to death. There's other people who've got bigger problems with the channel and all that. That's fine. Everyone's got their opinion. They've got their own ideas of what content they like, this, that, and the other, podcast, YouTube channel, whatever. That's fine. No problem. There's people out there that won't like what I do on this channel, but it is how I put things, how I come across on this channel. Sometimes it is what it is. I'm not going to fucking lose any sleep over it. We move. But there's people, as I say, going back to the AFTV, there's people out there at the moment going out their way to literally look for Ty, the most, again, one of the most genuine, again, I've spoke to Ty, I don't know him probably properly, but we spoke away from all that, in the Emirates and all that, and out of games and this, that, and the other, we have a chat away from the camera, and he's the most genuine, down-to-earth guy. And again, when it comes to that channel gets turned for being, oh, so negative, you thought the fucking Vanguard, da. And some did. Let's not go there, but some did. Ty was the only one in that time, and still had, and obviously even now, he's still ultra Arsenal positive. He'll never call for a manager's head. I don't believe he called for his head. I remember. I don't believe he's called for Arteta either. I don't watch the channel anymore, so I don't know. But far away, he doesn't. Wenger, he defended to the last dying, metaphorically, the last dying breath of Wenger's time at Arsenal. 100%. Would never, ever, 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 ever have a slag off Wenger or blame him for something that went wrong on the pitch. Never. No, but recently, the last week, we're seeing videos where he himself is being targeted because he's associated with the channel. You don't be targeting anyone in the first place, by the way, but you've targeted the one genuine person, the one positive person on the fucking channel, the genuine positive one, to drive your hatred of the fucking channel. You've got hatred of the channel, fine. Don't fucking subscribe to it. Don't watch it. Move on. AFTV, first and foremost, end of discussion now, I say this. AFTV are not the root problem to why Arsenal Football Club isn't where it should be, where it used to be. AFTV doesn't run the club. AFTV don't run the players on the pitch. They don't control the manager. They don't hire the managers. In jest, it's not their fault the club's in the shit that it's in. But because of how big they are and this, that, and the other, and because of how the time frame and all that, of when the channel sort of came along and burst onto the scene, people like to think that it's nothing to do with them. They're just there, giving at the time fans outside the stadium a platform to voice their opinions and this, that, and the other. It then went the way it's gone, but now I don't agree with that. But it is what it is. But they're not. But again, the channel itself and Robbie, is why I have to defend him and say they are not responsible for the actions of Stan Kroenke, Joshua Kroenke, Vinay, Edu, Arteta, the players, the genuine end of the club. It's not their fucking fault. That's it. That's the only time you're actually going to see me here and see me say something in defence of that channel. If that makes sense. But yeah, in general, if you don't like if you don't like the channel, AFTV, that's fine. Don't like the content? Fine. Don't subscribe to the bloody thing then. Ignore it. There's literally like 20 plus fucking YouTube Arsenal channels, podcasts, etc. out here doing what we do. Come and look for us. Give us the attention. And when I say attention, I mean, let us know if you like us. And if you like the content, let us know. If you don't, again, that's fine. You move on. Find a podcast or podcast / YouTube channel that you like, and just switch off from the AFTV. Like, then you don't have to worry about it. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, I'll go back to the chat. Sorry, one sec. It's going a bit mad all of a sudden. Oh, Granny, stop with the bloody asking questions of certain rubbers, so I say. Am I waffling on because I literally have not been paying attention to the chat? As soon as someone, I think was it one of my new subs mentioned AFTV, and I just wanted to put it out there that basically what I've been seeing directed at Ty in the last week is disgusting. The one positive person on the fucking channel that's never had a bad word to say about who was manager, this, that, and the other, doesn't slag off anyone. He always tries to find the positives in no matter what, basically. Even when we lose 5-0 every week, he's always trying to find the positives in it. And because he's associated with the channel, you're going out your way to find him, to pretend to take a selfie or make a video, and then go AFTV. If you're going to do that, I don't suggest you do it because it's just stupid. Because you doing what you're doing in the first place, going, oh, so fuck AFTV. You're giving them more fucking tension, you knobs. Waiting outside the stadium to kick Ty's head in. Are you fucking for real? It's a fucking joke. Strange like AFTV have customers watching in their eyes, but one watching to watch each of their own, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Where the way the channel's gone over how come I know has it been now? The last 4.5, 5 years, the way the channel has gone in that direction, gone in the direction now where it is at now. I'm not subscribed to it, never have been, but I don't subscribe to it, I don't watch the content unless I get sent a link from the likes of Kenny or Lee or whatever to check out the interviews, or when Sam pops down every now and then to go on their channel, or James Rowe. Apart from that, no. But again, I don't subscribe to it. I literally just to support my friends that have been on the channel. I'll watch their bits, but even then, so what? Again, it's just literally okay. You're done. Interview's over. Right, boom, away. That's it. Like I said, if you've got an issue with AFTV, just switch off. Just don't give them the attention you're literally giving them by going AFTV out, get out of our club, doing that bullshit. Because you're literally giving them more attention, and more neutral fans will come along and actually subscribe to the channel and give them more airtime and more eyes, like I said, more customers. It's just common fucking logic. Use your brain. Couldn't give a shit there that there was an agenda and it wasn't to benefit of Arsenal. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The way the channel's gone, I think, and as I said, there's certain people on that have been on that channel that no, they're either too far gone or they took it too far, and I just can't be arsed of them. But I don't go out my way to target my social media, let alone in person. Because the be all and end all, the bigger problems in life, even before fucking COVID and everything else. There's bigger problems in life than I don't like that channel, so I'm gonna fucking give it attention. Like seriously. You guys and your postman pat and black and white cats euphemisms are getting out of control, by the way, in the chat. Colonel, big up Colonel, by the way. Seeing you've been in the chat for about the last half hour. Says, I like the topics. I like the topics here. There are many characters. There's like a box of quality streets you know you're going to get, but you defo don't want the toffee ones. Again, we're not characters. Again, I know you're not saying we are playing up to the camera and all that, but just to be perfectly clear for anyone new coming in, we're not none of myself, anyone else that comes on this channel play out or being fake. Just you got the word character obviously can divulge into that route and that. I know. Again, I know what Colonel's trying to say. I know he's not slagging me off or anything like that. So, but I just want to make it perfectly clear. And I hope to see a lot more of you as well, my friend. I haven't seen you in the chat. EVF been. I haven't seen it for a while. I will be back. As I said, I'm back tomorrow. I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow. I'm doing West Ham v Tottenham, and then half hour later, Liverpool, Man United v Liverpool side. So I hope to see you obviously come back for that, and again help the channel out. If you could, if you want to, obviously, help spread the word about the channel. Grab a link and share it with all your mates and your football fans that like football, being Arsenal fans or whatever, and family that like either Arsenal supporters or football fans in general. Share a link to the channel, let them know what it's all about, and yeah, get the channel growing even faster. No, exactly, Stefan. Exactly. And again, I know, but I'm willing to discuss Postman. when it's a match of football, and in this case, a match of the day watch along, which it's been away, but it's been over for the last 20, been off since 20 minutes ago. We're just rambling on now, and people ask questions. It's just it just continues and goes over and over. And obviously someone mentioned the topic at AFG. I'll give my opinion on what's been going on, and I don't agree that Ty, of all people on that channel, should be getting targeted the way he has been. Why specifically him? Because all the others are there in that stadium, but they're constantly targeting him. They're not looking out for the judges. Because people might have a problem with Lee or Turkish. Troops is still in the country, so Troops, because obviously when he's back in the UK, all of a sudden he's doing fucking shit for Robbie and all that, or Robbie himself, or whoever. They're not going out of their way to search them down, pretend to take a selfie, and then be recording themselves and go, fuck AFTV. To them, it's only him. The only positive person on the fucking channel. Seriously. That's the day Alec Baldwin and Greta Thunberg in How Dare You Strip Me Up. Oh my god. To be fair, one of them, I mean, I say one of the 2 lasses, so I'd say, you mentioned there, it was completely accidental. He was obviously told it was a prop. It wasn't. It was completely harmless, basically. So he's messed about with it. Obviously, it wasn't. And what's happened, and obviously he's got a real fucking guilt with him from it. But that's as far as it's going to go. They wouldn't pick on the. There's a few. Again, because of the association with AFTV, there's the hardcore, so to say, that will target them all, no matter what. Again, I know, guys, I know Lee, I know Kenny, I know a new Claude, I know Turkish and all that. I know a few of them, and obviously James Rowe's been on there a couple of times, and the other Sam has been on there as well. He goes on there every now and then. So again, I know a handful of people from the channel personally, but doesn't, and they again, it's well documented that I'm not again. I don't subscribe. I've never subscribed to the channel. I don't like the way the channel. I never had a problem with it initially, in the sense of the thing of by the fans for the fans. It's basically the aftermatch. It's given the fans a platform to voice their disgust of where the club was going in more ways than one. We weren't competing for the leagues and this, that, and the other. We had won the trophy in 7-8 years at that time when it came along, and it continued for another couple of years. But the way the channel's gone in the last, or from Wenger's last 2 years up to this point, it's got out of control. They have, because it's now a full-time channel, basically that's Robbie's sort of, that's his income basically. It's gone the way it's gone, and he's not going to fucking change it if he's getting money out of it, is he? It is what it is. But I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I may not agree with where the channel's going, that channel's gone, but I'm not losing sleep and going, oh no, what the fuck? I'm going to look for that one and make a point that I don't like the channel. I can't stand it. Fuck off. As I said earlier, there's bigger and worse things in the world going on at the moment than the fucking fan channel, for fuck's sake. I repeat it, but AFTV do not run Arsenal Football Club. They are not at fault for the results we've seen for the last how many fucking years. They are not at fault for the fact that Arsenal do not compete for league titles, for the European titles, etc. Now can we move on? With that before I bore you all to death. Stefan saying AFTV got more followers than Arsenal, for fuck's sake. But again, just to nip that one in the bud, most of the followers aren't Arsenal fans. They're neutral fans, literally just follow him for the sheer sake of it. So when Arsenal do lose or drop points when they shouldn't be dropping points, they know where to go to find the links to videos and all that, and go, ha ha ha, they're mates. That is what it is. That's the reason why they've got more followers in Arsenal Football Club. But it is what it is. Anyway, you've all gone off on a tangent now and completely gone off topic. Like, exactly. Yeah, that's the brutal side of it. But that is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up now because obviously I'm going to keep rambling on, and you guys have gone off on a tangent, and it's getting out of control. I've gone from Postman Pat to fucking Mr. Blobby now. Jesus Christ. Amongst other things I'm not going to mention, but yeah, Brownie's on one as well. He clearly needs to get a leg over. By the way, Brownie, obviously you wanted to do that thing with me on obviously last week, but I was obviously too busy to do it. If you can let me, if you can come back to me when obviously don't call or something. Battery's better die. If you message me on Facebook or whatever, and give me any dates that are best suited to you for next week, I'll see what I can do. I'm doing days as it stands. Double check now. Monday, I'm doing a podcast podcast review to last night's game with Steve and a couple others. Tuesday, I think Arsenal playing. I'm just double checking now. Yeah, Tuesday Arsenal play Leeds. Wednesday. I can do any time on Wednesday. Thursday. Yeah, I can do Thursday. So Wednesday, Thursday. I can do Friday as well. No. Wednesday or Thursday next week I can do, because Friday I'm doing what am I playing actually next week? Saturday. So yeah, Friday I'm doing the preview on my channel, and we could still do Friday, but it'll be depending on what time we want to do as well. So So just let me know what day suits you. We'll sort the times out, and then from that we can sort the guests out as well. Who you want to bring on, who we want to have on, and all that. Who's available, this, that, the other. To represent, along with myself, the channel. Oh God, I've gone down that. Oh my God, you guys. Bobby's making a lot of money. I don't think he's a million. Oh, yeah, of course he's making a lot of money. The guy. Whenever Arsenal fucking go to Dubai during the season, he's fucking there with them. I'm flying to Dubai on Wednesday, so the week after would be good, mate, but would need to be 100% because of my time. Okay, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Let me know the dates that obviously when you're back and all that. Don't we go to Dubai anyway out of interest? Or we go actually don't say guys it's business, if it's work related or anything. You can message me later. But yeah, let me know what dates suit you when you're back and available to do it, and we'll sort that out then. Only reason we couldn't do it this week because literally every day I've been fucking ran ragged of either one on this channel doing something, or on Wednesday I was on Andrew's channel for a couple of hours as well. The week after, yeah, it's fine. As I said, Brownie. I don't know what you're saying, but the first bit, but you can explain it more privately. But anyway, so the week after, that's what I'm saying. The week afterwards, let me know near the time. Reach out to me. We'll have a chat about it all, or whenever it suits you, we can have a chat about that and get that all sorted for you. Get that all in place and get the guests sorted as well for that. Anyway, moving on from what you're now going down, you guys in the chat. Oh dear. With that guy, they're going to wrap things up because it is getting out of hand. And as I said, the show's been the match of the day actually finished 31 minutes ago. 31 minutes, we just still rambled on. Been going for nearly 2 hours. Well, not nearly. We have over 2 hours now. As I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing the Tottenham West Ham v Tottenham at, I think it's 2 o'clock, isn't it? Just to double check. I believe it's 2 o'clock because it's right after that, isn't it? 1 second. Yeah, 2 p.m. kickoff, West Ham v that lot. And then half hour later after that finishes, we've got Man United v Liverpool. So I'll be going live around 10 to 2 for the West Ham one, coming back around 20 past 4 for the Man United Liverpool game. Hopefully you guys come back for that, and obviously, as I say, keep sharing the link to the channel, that promote the channel as much as you guys can, because every little helps. Smash the like button if you haven't already. But again, most of you have already, but if you haven't, do smash that like button. And I think they are. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and all that jazz. And yeah, this has been a but you guys just gone off. You've gone off at a tangent at one point, even during the actual the show itself. It's just completely like you guys gone off and dipped in. You talk about football. We were talking about football 1 minute, and then you just go off on a tangent. And I'm like, okay, while you guys are chatting bollocks, someone pops up with questions. I'm going to answer that question. Take 20 years to answer that, basically. Oh dear. But yeah, right back at you, Sam. And obviously get plenty of rest. You've got 7 days for you back for good. Back in the UK for good. And obviously Greeny, wine and all that as well. Russ was in here earlier as well. And everyone else, big up to yourselves. And obviously Clearly doing something. Clearly, I'm providing something that you guys like in terms of this match of the day stuff. So, as long as you guys keep coming back, I'll keep doing it. Well, no, that's all really. Even John Way's popped up again. There you go. Now to watch Postman. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now to watch Postman Pat. Okay. Yeah. Not the Postman Pat. Not the Postman Pat we grew up with, though, is it, Mark? Oh dear, give me strength. Okay. Okay. But with that, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Well, I say, depending where you're in the world, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever. Enjoy what you've got left of it. See you tomorrow, as I said, 10 to 2 tomorrow for the West Ham Tottenham and all that jazz. And until then, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. We're going for the top 4. Come on.